Today being the 23rd of September of 2025, we have one of the biggest news and updates of the week for you. Yes, what will be that update? Well, for the very first time, Simon, a man will be said they're in prison for Killer Makowski, don't come out officially to address the people of the USB, the Biafran people, and the whole of the Southeast region regarding what did happen to him, regarding what did happen to the government, and regarding what did happen to the insecurity in that region. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a full and absolute disclosure of every single thing where this man don't talk, because he passed this info through a very close lawyer of his. This video will be very explosive in nature, and this video will be very, very interactive. So how it take happen? Well, somebody visited Simon in Killer Makowski yesterday after he held a meeting with Kalgumeres. I don't want to talk who that person be, because the instructions we they get, we say keep the identity of that person anonymous, no disclose that person's name. So in respect to that particular instruction, we no go talk who that person be. But maybe you know, a lawyer way they from Nigeria, a lawyer from the southeastern region of the country. So it will be the conversation. Well, this lawyer traveled to Finland to meet with Simon physically and to see if he can join his legal counsel. He went straight to Killer Makowski. He was accepted in as a visitor. Simon was called in and asked if he wanted to see this man, a lawyer from Nigeria. Simon said yes, seen a person waiting on the wait to see for a very, very long time. Okay, this lawyer went into the visitor's room and they had a conversation with Simon. He asked Simon a series of questions like, how is your health here? To be truthful and to be honest. How is your health? Are you doing okay? Are you doing very well? Simon said, well, he know they easy for him. He can list out the health conditions and health challenges we in the face. We no go discuss them for this video. It's going to be confidential. This video will tell you things where they available for the public to hear, and things where they confidential will not be discussed. But you can use your common sense to fully analyze the situation of things here. So this lawyer asked Simon, say, how is your health? Simon said he's not okay. He can list out what did they happen and what he need for him to feel better. One of the things where we know, say Simon be they suffer an eye problem, and still that eye problem still they persist because of the conditions where they within that center. Okay, lawyer can ask Simon and say, okay, we don't they follow up with your appeal case outside this correctional center. We don't they follow up with your appeal case, and everything don't they go on smoothly. And that one I will assure you, say the appeal process will happen very smoothly, and interestingly it will happen very, very fast. Simon said yes, so I know that part already, and I know how it be, because the Kalgumeres don't brief me, and we are waiting for the date, because it's going to be sometime next month. So we're waiting for the dates to be fixed so that we can start preparing absolutely and fully. The lawyer can't tell Simon, that is the lawyer from Nigeria, a well-known lawyer where they represent Nnamdi Kanu for the Federal High Court. He don't represent them at some point. He don't work under the legal counsel team at some point in the Federal High Court in Nigeria. Now in travel. The person don't want to make a name there outside there. So they can't ask Simon, say, okay, how will they be? How will they be? Are you aware of the recent happenings in Nigeria and recent happenings in Finland? He said yes. In the watch news, they have access to news here. That is Finnish news. Also they get information, news info regarding Nigerian stuff from Kalgumeres, where they consent to his case. Take note, Simon, they receive news and happenings in Nigeria where they consigned, where they related to his case only. Hope you guys are paying attention. Those who they watch this video to use them against Simon. Now things where consign his case, nine Kalgumeres, they brief him. The lawyer from Nigeria can say, okay, that one makes a lot of sense, and that one makes it's very, very clear and straight to the point. Okay, the lawyer can ask Simon some other private questions where they related to his business, his family, and relatives. Those conversations, that's something we say we don't need showcase here, based on the briefing we don't receive. Just in case they wonder how they get our news, people get person where they work under Kalgumeres, where they always brief us how things they be. We get person wey dey for Finland, we dey also follow up this case from the outside. He dey also brief us. So anything wey happen to Simon and he gets to the desk of Carl Gumeres, we dey always get am based on say person wey dey work for Carl Gumeres legal structure, they give us this intel as they be. And sometimes we have to double check them and fact check them before we bring them, give you in a video form every single day. So if you wonder how we take get news, that is the exact formation. And if you want to be getting your own info too, we can give you the numbers of these people. Reach out to them. If they give you the info, good and fine. If they don't give you, that one day. So back into the conversation. What else did Simon reveal? Well, the lawyer can ask Simon, say, are you aware of the current situation of the USB? Do you know that for the very first time now, USB or the Biafran people are trying to achieve its goal and ambitions in a legal format? Simon said, yes, so I did very much aware of that happening. And I think it's one of the best ways and method to go about it. If they want to use a legal way, a legal means, it's absolutely good because it will make the struggle a legal one. Then they can ask Simon, say, do you support that process? Well, Simon said, yes, absolutely. To respect and abide the laws of the land is something I've been advocating for a long, long time. So yes, I'm 100% in support of that decision. The lawyer can say, that one makes sense. And everything we they talk like this now, they recorded, and we go still tell the Biafran people when the time comes and when the time reaches. The lawyer can ask Simon, say, okay, what about Amanda Biri, Elias Garasulis, and Oge Nkere, where they fight the deputy prime minister in the person of Ngozi Rabueze? Simon said, I've given instructions to these people over time, over and over again, to stop petitioning this woman in a court of law in the USA. I don't tell them, say, the reason why they fight are because of me. I don't tell you, say, drop the case against this woman. She's working for me. She's working for the USB people, and she's working for its full actualization. I informed them to stop it. I informed them to drop the case. And I don't even know why these guys are not listening to me. I don't know why these guys are yet to drop those petitions and filings. Simon Kontok say, well, tell these people to drop this case against Ngozi Rabueze because now she be the acting prime minister we may recognize. Every other person where they call themselves the APM, I don't know them. I don't even know how they got to that position. The person where I trust and where I give the files, the documents of this organization and this movement, now Ngozi Rabueze, and she I fully recognize. Every other person is working for their own benefit and for their own good. You understand what I'm saying? So tell these people for the very last time to drop their cases against this woman. I won't repeat it again, and I won't even speak on that matter anymore. Lawyer Consultor, I will do my best to transfer this information to them. I will do my best to relay it to them, and if they no accept them, we don't even know what to do at this particular point in time. But the keys to the solution, they're in the hands of Oge Nkere. The man will be say they call himself the APM. Yes, the keys there in his hands. We will try to convince him to drop all those things, and we'll try to convince him to retract all those statements so he don't make against her. Simon said, no wahala now. You have my full support, and I'll be here waiting for feedback if there is any. Yes, the lawyer can't tell Simon, say, okay, you get what happened for Southeast though, as of last week. You get one man with the arrest. I believe say you don't hear or you have been briefed on that person. Simon said yes. Is it Commander Gentle? The lawyer said yes. That man has been arrested, and we don't even know his whereabouts. We don't even know if this man is alive or if he's unalive, because the Nigerian army did not drop any picture. They did not drop any video evidence to say, okay, we don't capture this man, so we don't know where this man is. What do you think? And what will be your own point of view? Well, Simon said, from what I hear and from what my lawyer they tell me, that is Carl Gumeres, and what we don't see or they hear from the prosecuting lawyer. They talks in Nigeria interrogated Jen to the Yahoo, and series of information were all passed across to Finland. Meaning say it's very, very possible that Jen to the Yahoo is alive and being interrogated and investigated on. And that is how they take send or furnish information to the Finnish government. But as we speak, we never hear or see an evidence say this man they are alive, a proof of life, never did. So we don't know if they get information from Gentoo or they fabricate and somewhere going to furnish them to the government of this country where we dey in. So I don't even know how to react to it. I go feel react fully when I see a picture of him in handcuffs. Now I go feel react and tell you what I think. But right now, everybody's still confused. Everybody's still waiting for evidence and proofs. Everybody's still hoping and praying that the Nigerian government will drop an evidence, say we don't arrest this man somehow, some way. The lawyer talks it no while, and we could do our best to write to the Nigerian military and its structures to release pictures of him. We will do our best, but we highly doubt if these people go take our petitions seriously. Simon said that will not be the case, that will not be a problem. The problem here be say the evidence which they sent to Finland and be his major concern, because these people can say, okay, we don't want to show the face of this man to anybody. We don't want to show any picture proof, video proof of him. But then behind the scenes, they feel they formulate or farm evidence, they fabricate evidence, they send and give the country where we dey like this, and they feel use them now, carry and enter the appeal court. Now that won't be my problem. Now that won't be the problem, because these people can do anything. They can do and undo. We too want to make it happen here. Be say, show us a proof say this man they are alive. And if you want to send evidence, no wahala. But say they hide his status, his identity from the whole wide world. At the same time, you can't furnish people here with evidence. It don't make sense. And now something will be saying they're very fishy. And it's not even straight to the point. Okay? The lawyer said, what you don't talk makes sense. So it makes very good and absolute sense. The man can't ask Simon, say, say, people don't they ask for you to put in an African, a Nigerian into your legal framework and into your legal system. Simon said he don't hear that petition, that plight a couple of times. He don't hear him in so many ways, shape and form. But he don't know how it go take happen or how you go take start. Because he know they in his powers right now. Even if I want it to happen, I don't have the structure or the power or the nature to make it work. The only thing I can do right about now is just hope and pray that everything works accordingly. The lawyer can say, no, you have the mandate now. If you tell Carl, say, Carl, get somebody from Nigeria, add them to your legal counsel team. Simon said that one day, it's very possible. Simon can ask this man, this lawyer in front of him, say, are you willing, are you ready to come work for us, come work for my legal team and work for my case? The man say, yes, so if you appoint me and if my papers they're ready on time and you wanna give me every information where I need, I have no reason not to come in and assist. Yes, I have no reason not to come in and fully assist you, as the case may be. Simon said, no, now I will relate the whole conversation with Carl. And Carl will decide that, because say, if we want to bring you in, we will bring you under an employment under Carl Gomera's organization and legal firm. So I ain't go process the whole thing and I ain't go make it happen. But I will speak to him first and I will get back to you as soon as possible. The lawyer say, no, allow everywhere good. They had conversations regarding Nnamdi Kanu's case, the inner workings and the rest will be say, I no one discuss for this video. Just know, say, Simon asked about Nnamdi Kanu and his whereabouts, his health and everything within. And the lawyer gave him every necessary info where he need know at this particular point in time. Yes, moving on swiftly. Let's take a look at the most interesting part of this whole video conversation. Now, yeah, things begin hot. Now, yeah, things begin tight. Wait, see, they happen. Well, before we showcase that part, if you watch our videos every single day and you are yet to subscribe, I will advise you to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications, because for only here you they receive 2 big videos every single day. Now, yeah, we will supply you with video. Now, yeah, we will supply you with every single thing where you need know at this particular point in time. So I advise you to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every single time. With that being said, let's take a look at the most interesting parts of this video conversation. Yes, so this lawyer can ask Simon, say, bro, say, I respect you a lot and I respect every single thing you've done. But you get what I want to ask you. You get what today, my mind, you will be say, I suppose drop him here, make you see him, and make you for hear him. Simon say, wait be that. The man tell him, say, okay, first thing first, the way and manner you take run the USB as a prime minister, you know they 100% perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody even nears perfection. We can only get better and do better. But the way you take run the USB, if you ask me, my own opinion, to make sense. You gave out a lot of info. You gave out a lot of vital details to people. People will use them against you. And as you can see, and as you can clearly see, these people, they use them against you now. Simon say, wait be those things. What did I give out and how it take affect my leadership as the PM? Well, the lawyer can give them some examples. Maybe say, we know we'll discuss them for this video. But if you use your common sense, you fit probably know. We no go showcase them because Simon's case is still on. We can only tell you things that are publicly available. We can tell you things that you yourself know and everybody know. But things will be said they're very confidential and very, very hidden in nature. We no go fit the discuss them or the publish them for videos like this. The fact will be say you need know and fully understand. So Simon said, okay, no wahala now. I believe say whatever I did was for the benefit of our people and was for the growth of the USB movement. The man said, no better to talk about. You get some things we did, but let's just skip. Okay? We'll just skip that part because if I begin talk now, I feel mistakenly drop one or two lines so you say I'm not supposed to drop. So now they can ask Simon, say, what about your businesses? How is it going? And we'll see be the latest updates. I say my businesses, as you all know, are currently under the ownership of the government. They don't freeze all my assets and my accounts. I don't have any access to it anymore. I know if you withdraw money, I can't even pay money in. I can't do nothing with my my records. The government don't freeze them 100%. And that one they very open. It is publicly available. Now, lawyer can ask Simon, say, okay, do you have anything to tell the people of the Bafra nation? Now, things begin heat up. Yes. Simon said, well, I get plenty things to say. Plenty things to say. And make una pay close attention to them. Since I did here, since November of last year, I don't send information. I don't send notes to people within the USB government. And surprisingly, people within the USB government no release them to the people of the Bafra nation. Lawyer can ask Simon, say, I beg, explain what you mean by that. He said, I don't give out info. I don't tell people what to go do and what not to do. I don't tell them how to go take operate going forward since I did here. Things to stop and things to continue with. But surprisingly, these people did not listen to me. Not because they didn't receive my information or my notification, but because deep inside them, they chose not to respect it and they chose not to do what I'm asking them to do. Lawyer can ask Simon, say, I beg, no vex. So I really want you to fully explain what you mean by all these things where they talk. I would want you to fully explain and break it down in pieces because myself, I did confused. I did very, very confused about the situation of things now. Well, Simon said, well, I don't go deep into them, but make say, people wait there now. Most of them want me to be here, and most of them want me to be locked up here. Now facts where they, and now facts where everybody know. The lawyer can say, I beg, I for like get this information in full clarity and in full picture. Simon say, no, I can't give you any other info or detail again. This is how far I can go, and this is how far I can explain things to you, but make you know as it be. So the lawyer can say, no wahala now, everywhere good, everywhere marama. But then, do you have anything? Do you want to address the USB nation? Do you have anything you would want to tell people? Because whatever you say, I could carry and give people we get media outlets to broadcast them. Simon say, I beg go, no push, no be everything where I talk you go carry go put outside there. But then anything where I talk from this particular point in time, listen to them carefully. I will go expect you to carry go tell people. First thing first, I don't dey here for a long time, and I know they outside with una. You guys have been living your life, doing your businesses, spending time with your family members and all of those stuff. Me wey dey here, I know they do them. I have series of things I can do every single day, which are highly limited. But one thing where I get tell people of the USB say, I know today happy with the way and manner people don't they react or operate. First thing first, I was very, very surprised to hear that some Igbo people they celebrate the moment I was arrested last year. I was very surprised that some people who even they live for homeland celebrated my arrest. That one really, really touched me, because for a fact, I've been they work for the betterment and for the benefit of every single person where they out there. Whatever I did was for your own good and for your own betterment. So I was really surprised to see that people of the Southeast, some of them come they celebrate my arrest. That one really, really hits me, and it really, really hurts me. That's by the way, Sha. That one don't pass, and we are moving on very, very fast. I was still very surprised and flabbergasted to know that people still celebrated my sentencing. People of the Southeast celebrated my sentencing when they been give me 6 years to serve. You understand? I'm not really happy. I was actually very, very surprised. I was telling my lawyer that, because now he tell me what did happen, and other people, other government individuals from the US came and briefed me afterwards. I was really, really surprised that people would actually celebrate. Yes, because as we speak safe, no Igbo man they celebrate say Nnamdi Kanu Day for the custody of the DSS. No Igbo man they celebrate. No Igbo man they happy. Why are you guys celebrating my own arrest? I didn't do anything differently. I didn't cause any problems for anybody. What I did was to secure our geographical settings and make sure say nobody could come intrude. Yes. Some of them I feel they happy with some of my decisions where I been make. I don't want to mention them. But everything where I do now for the betterment and to make sure say Nnamdi Kanu they go release them. Those pressure where they mount small from where I did now for see me they release Nnamdi Kanu. And I didn't do any of those things to hurt your businesses, to hurt your anything at all. Now for your own good and for your own benefit. I be human rights activist, a lawyer and a politician. I know my left from my right and my right from my left. So I did highly, highly disappointed to the people who celebrate me, my arrest and sentencing. Still, I can't observe, say, people within the USB now, they don't build different classes and classifications. People, after they arrest me now, people can't create their own group. It will surprise you to know that you don't get more than 4 or 5 groups where they pursue for the USB or the Bafra movement. People don't create their own groups. People will wake up one morning, create groups, create their own formation. You know, good. If you want to achieve something big, you achieve it. If you want to go far, you go do them together in unity, in uniform. But the moment you begin create classifications, you are making yourself weaker and weaker every single day. I know they're happy. And still, there are some individuals within the USB government to say they really want me to stay here. They have done every single thing within their own space to make sure say they keep me here. Some people, surprisingly, been fish out evidence, carry and give the prosecutors. Yes, people within the USB did that. I don't want to call names. I don't want to mention anybody's name, but I know it did happen. But trust me, any day where I come outside, I go fix everything. Everything will be fixed. Yes. That one, one thing we go know. I go fix everything within the system and within my power. Yes. For others, they support the movement. And for others, we don't be faithful and very, very hopeful. Don't lose hope. Don't give up your hope. Just keep following the DPM, Ngozi Orabuezi. Now she I recognize, and now she be the person we go uplift everybody with the year. Keep supporting the movement one way or the other, and be a human rights activist in your own way. Fight for your own human rights against any form of human rights violations. Fight them legally. I know me go carry something to go to fight. Fight them legally. And make sure that nobody go oppress you in any way, shape, or form. Now every single thing where I get to say be this. If I have more, I will definitely drop them. Yes. The lawyer herself can't thank Simon. Say thanks for this wonderful speech. But I go like know who and who within the USB be they furnish people with evidence. Simon say, well, that particular question I no go fi answer them. But one thing we go know be say I know everything where they happen, and I know how it they be. No be everything where we see we go talk. Na man I be, na man you be. There's some things you don't say. There's some things you don't react to. And there's some things you just fully ignore and move on as a man. The lawyer said, everywhere good now. You're making a lot of sense. You have your own perspective, you have your own point of view, and you have your own facts where you don't get. So we don't go one day push them, or they make you talk with you no one talk. That will not be issue at all. But one last question I get for you. How hopeful are you leading into the appeal courts? How hopeful do you think the whole thing will be? And how do you think it's going to play out? Simon say, well, the whole appeal court process will be very, very short. It will be very straight to the point and very elaborative, comprehensive in nature. So far, so good. We don't submit everything where we get small in batches to the appeal court. When we're ready, the court will fix a date, and we go move into that date and that particular court with a lot of hopes, because we don't ready. We are prepared better than before. Carl Gomez has done there with me for a while now. He don't understand the case fully. He don't get every single document we need at hand. The lawyer can ask him and say, okay, nice one. Oh. What do you think will be the possible outcome? What do you think will be the judgment of your case? The lawyer say, well, for what we get and for what I know, I dey innocent from day one now. The only thing way I know if it happen, I say they go free me. That is the only way around it. If they want to go through the legal structure, that's the way around it. And I'm very, very hopeful that these people will use that route. The lawyer can say, okay, makes sense. So what else do you want us to know? Apart from things where I don't ask you. Well, Simon said, anything we day again, I wanna suppose know him now. He gonna laugh. Can talk say, I me day inside Kilamakoski now. Now I day outside. Anything way, any info, any news where they happen, I suppose they get them first hand and not me. I'm here. They brief me with it they happen. But you wait there outside, you have the liberty to be briefed and still do your research. And still you can even travel to locations to get first-hand info for yourselves. That's what they matter be. So if there's any information that you supposed to give me and not me giving you now, no be so. They both laughed and the conversation continued. They spoke about family members, spoke about loved ones, relatives, some internal government issues, and other conversations within the picture. Maybe say I no go one go into them, and I no go one discuss them because those things are private matters, and private matters needs to be kept in private. So as you can see, Simon don't speak for the very first time. He don't address the USB people in a full manner, in a full form, and a realistic way. So it's left for you watching this video to believe it or not, or it's left for you to say, okay, make I do what things make I do. Everybody get their own right to their own free will. Yes, you can choose what to do and what not to do. Everywhere good. Yes. So to wrap things off, the whole conversations ended, And the lawyer self, from way to the year, they want make massive moves to add him into the legal structure of Carl. And way to the year, it's yet to be verified. But the moment we verify that particular claims and assertion, we go make a video to fully disclose and to fully showcase every single thing where they happen within the scenes. And we will make a video to tell you how they be and how they be. And so the matter be fully. Well, if you find our videos interesting and you never subscribe, do also hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Yesterday, we made a video regarding the conversation held between Simon Gumeres and the prosecuting lawyer. That video they live, and I believe so you never even watch, and you really watch this one, never see that video. And I've advised you, maybe you go watch that video right about now, because plenty info was shared and vital pieces of information were discussed. So to watch that video, I'll leave a link for you right now on your screen. So click on this particular video to watch and understand. Click on this video and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and God bless.